So just as we come to the end of this conversation, one last question
Yes.
for you. What advice would you give to anyone else that felt like they had a message that they wanted to share, that they wanted to put this into a story? Where do they begin? What should they do?
I think you have to. I think you have to flesh it out and figure out, some of the stuff, because I think I do have quite a significant film background. I've just read and imbibed so much, so much language about just getting to the core theme, central conflict, figuring out what it is within you that is really sort of gnawing at you, and I think to create a good story and a good conflict is not necessarily just about finding the components that, like, what you put your character through, but more so I think you have to sort of go internal and figure out what is it within you that is worth sacrificing what is most dear to you to say what is most important for you to have known. And I think if you put those two things together, I think you'll be pretty well off. But as far as the process, I would say, if you're a writer, definitely just find a scene, find something that I realized one thing about this story is it was easier for me to write than anything I've ever written, and I think because I've always wanted to speak up on this, and I think it's important that it has to feel like really, like it has to feel like vital.
With you.
Yeah, because if it's not feeling vital, then don't spend 6 to 8 months or 2 or 3 years or 5 to 10.
Because it's going to take up a portion of your life.
A portion of your life, yeah. So I think that's the first thing I would say. And lastly, realize that also, this is another thing I want to say, is that while you're writing this, maybe the reason that you're working on this project is not necessarily because it's something you want to say or express, because maybe it's something that an answer that you don't know you're looking for.